Hey YouTube, happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Right now we're going to be looking at Litecoin. We're at $86.04. We're down 2.6%, guys. And there's some key things that I want to just point out today. This is going to be a quicker video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Mother's Day as well. Spend some time with your mom. I just got back. I was helping my mom with one of their rental properties, so we were doing some paint and different things like that. Had a nice little lunch together and everything, so it was a good time, guys. So wanted to bring this to you real quick. I'm going to dig into this. If you like what we do here, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into this. So what we're seeing here, guys, and we've been looking at this for quite a while now, what we're seeing is this here, this bullish engulfing candle that we had. This started wave 1, then this was our wave 2, so our retracement there. This was our impulse wave 3 that we were looking for. Now we're going to see if we have a pullback for our 4th wave. And what we would like to see, guys, if we could consolidate above or on this about $84, $84.09, so this area right here. What you want, guys, is that old resistance to become new support. So we would want to consolidate here and then continue another move up here to see if we can get over top of all these wicks and everything that we had over here. That was around $100, guys. So that's what I'm looking at. This was wave number 1. Here was 2. Here's our 3. I'm going to see if we have a 4, that correction or pullback, and then we're going to be looking for that 5th wave to see if that comes in, guys. So we've been looking at that. Also, what you're seeing with today's candle, guys, it's a mixture between basically like a long leg doji candle, a rickshaw man candle, and what you're having here, it's a massive fight between the bulls and the bears. So from this move yesterday, the bulls tried to push up again even higher, all the way up to 94.48, and the bears said not today, and they rejected it, guys, and we went all the way down to 83.10, and then we got bought back up a little bit, and this is the area of the candle that we're at right now. Remember, the close is not going to happen here for another about 4.5 hours, so there's still plenty of time. We're going to have to see what happens. If this closes down in here, if it closes up above, but we're going to have to see, guys. But right now, this candle, this specific candle, is showing a lot of indecision of that fight between the bulls and the bears. So we're going to have to see if we continue to push higher, or if this is the spot that we're going to get that nice correction to charge up for the next leg up. That's what we're going to be paying very close attention to. Because remember, guys, this last time, even remember when you start to get a lot of wicks like that, and we have these longer wicks here, that's a lot of profit taking. That could show that we could be having that pullback now, or throwback, whichever way you want to say it, to this area first here around that $84, and then I would look down here around 77, 79, and then, guys, I would look to that 30 EMA for support. So those are my downside targets around that $75, or I'm sorry, $75, $83.98, right in that range there. Now to the upside, hey guys, so say we do consolidate on this, I would be looking for us to get up over $100. So that wick where we wicked up to $100, that would be the spot. And then I would be looking at probably, guys, about that 111, and then all the way as high as 125. That's what we're looking at right there. And as you can see, guys, we got that beautiful volume yesterday. So this was a really strong candle here. This is like a bullish belt hold line candle. And what it came on was some very nice volume here. But now, as you see today, this fight, this back and forth fight, we've had a lot of volume as well. And that's showing that indecision to see if we're going to push higher and continue that move, or if it is time to eventually pull back a little bit here. So next thing we're going to look at is our RSI. And guys, on our RSI, we are at 64. So on the 1 day, we're still looking beautiful in terms of where our RSI is going. We definitely could push higher there. That's not a concern of mine. We had this beautiful trend line break that I was talking about in the last video, or 1 or 2 videos that we had. This was that break, guys, and that's why we look for those trend line breaks. Look at the power coming out of this. I mean, that's an entire move out of that, and that would correlate to this trend line break, guys. I'll draw a rough one here for you, and that's why we always pay attention to them. So we'll just do something rough like that. And guys, there was your break, and then here's the move coming out of the break right there. And that's how it happens. And you know, that's why I always mention to you guys that trend line breaks, they're one of the most important things, especially here on the RSI as well. I use them all the time, and I'll use like a trend line here, guys. So this is the move in itself. We're going to be watching this to see if we continue to get higher lows and bounces off that, to see if we ride that. So that could be part of the correction that we experience down onto this here, and then we get another bounce and move to the upside. So that's what I'm telling you. Corrections, they're healthy, guys. That's what we need here. Just like you see, for us to continue to push higher, and all of these moves. We pushed up, then we had a correction. We pushed up, we had a correction. And that's just how the game works. Look at this beautiful move we had. Then all these wicks profit taking, then we had that minor term correction or downtrend right there. And now we're trying to reverse the trend with that bullish engulfing candle that we have here. So a wave 1, a 2, a 3. We're going to see if we get a 4 and then a 5 is what we're going to be looking at there, guys. But right now we're up above our 30 EMA. We're up above the 50 moving average. We're up above the 100. We're up above the 200. We're up above our intermediate term bullish uptrend right here, guys. So everything is looking beautiful for Litecoin right now. I'm very happy with how everything's going. Next thing here, we're going to be looking at our stock RSI. Just want to look at these levels, kind of see how overextended we are getting. So guys, on the stock there, we're getting pretty close to maxed out. We're at 93 and 85, so that's also going to show. See up here, guys, you can get as high as that 96, 97, and we've hit it many times. But after that, you see you always have that fall. So that's what we have to pay attention here for. We're going to have to see if that is our correction that's going to be coming in here as we continue to move up higher on that stock RSI. Next one's our MACD. Let's take a look here. So with our MACD, guys, that beautiful cross, and that's what we were talking about is 2 videos past when I said MACD got that bullish cross. Can't tell you how significant that is as well, guys. So when you're starting to see those MACD crosses and you're starting to get some nice volume and follow through with that, that's exactly what you're looking for. And just like to the downside here, here's where you would have sold out when we had that downward cross. And then look how much you still dropped. So that was from around $77, $76 all the way down to 65. So even if you got out and you just worked these crosses here, guys, they can be very beneficial. Okay, so keep them in mind. Look at this cross back here that we got. And look where that was, down at $22. And then we continued this move up. We've had none but higher highs and higher lows. And we're also looking at this trend line that we're trying to respect as well. So guys, like right in this area, we could probably even pull it back yet again here. I'm just doing a rough one with you guys. If I'm doing it on my own, I'm getting in there really precise, but we'll do a rough one right there and we'll turn it white. So you can see this is the trend line now that we're watching. So if this one breaks, then we start looking down at these moving averages and then this trend line. But as of right now, this is what I'm paying attention to, is that trend line right there. And that's coming from these higher lows right in there that we could pull, guys. And then we could also pull it from right down in here, just like that. So a trend line, for confirmation, guys, you want 3 touches, but a trend line is 2 points. 2 points touching, and then for more confirmations, 3, 4, 5. Those are the things that you're looking for there. Okay? Then the next one now, we're going to check out these Bollinger Bands. We're going to see if we finally had time to catch up with the Bollinger Bands, and these will show how overextended you're getting. And guys, we're outside the band, so we are overextended, and that's also where we're having this doji candle or rickshaw man candle here with fighting all indecision. So we're going to have to see, maybe time for that slight retracement now. But you know what, anything can happen in cryptocurrency. Right now we could have a huge, another huge blast with a candle that looks like this. That's cryptocurrency, guys. And if Bitcoin wants to continue to go insane, which you know she does to the upside and the downside, we could have just today this little doji, and then tomorrow we're moving up. We might not have, you know, many corrections, and that's how it was. If you scan back here, and what I like to do, I like to look at the past. So guys, as we were really having these parabolic moves, sometimes we didn't have monster pullbacks. I mean, look at this. That's a monster shot there, guys. So Litecoin went from $95 all the way up to $200 in a week there, and then we had this second week where it looked like basically a hanging man candle there. So that was only 1 week, and then, or I'm sorry, these were only a day, guys. I apologize. We're on the day chart. We had that much action in 1 day there, and then we had the hanging man candle here for a day, and then we just had monstrous continuation. So that's why I'm saying things can get out of control. I mean, look at this, guys. We went from $98 all the way up to $425, and that's why we need to know how to take profit. That's why we're trading here, because these ridiculous things can happen so fast and out of nowhere, and it doesn't even make sense a lot of the times. That we need to know how to capitalize, because if anything goes straight up like that, guys, it is going to be coming straight back down, and you see it right here. I mean, that's just what it is. Even here, how fast we went up, we came back down. So always look for those retracements and those pullbacks, and that's where even right here, guys, is this going to be a double top? We're going to have to look at that and see if it's a double top, or if we're going to continue and be able to get up over top of that. But, you know, guys, we're looking great right now. Right now we're at $86.04. We're down 2.57%, and we're cruising. So, guys, let's just continue to see what's going on. Wanted to bring you a quick little Litecoin update here, but we're doing really well. And let's just see if we continue to get this follow through. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you being here with me on a Sunday. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like what we do here. And we're going to see today what happens with this candle here, guys. And if I get a quick second, I may just run on at 8 o'clock or so when we get the close and see where we're at on the close, see if we start to get bought up or if we're having further downside action. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. So we'll look to try, but if we can't, I apologize, guys. But take care. Appreciate each and every one of you. God bless.